Been popping since my demo, bitch. Angry, educated black man in this bitch. Yo, 2019, we going off in this shit. Yo, and I'm with the shits. Young nigga feeling like a fresh brick. Come in this bitch. 2019, yeah, I'm on some shit. But on some real shit, you know, I'm sorry I didn't get your content out like I wanted to and haven't been talking to you lately, but I was trying to secure an extra 30K annual bag this year, but it did not happen. And it's unfortunate, it sucks. Nigga was hurt. Nigga feeling good about the year. Got all my resolutions and everything written down. I'm ready to holler at you, you know what I'm saying? I'm ready to kick this shit off. I'm ready to take it to a new level. I'm on a new level, y'all. I'm on a new level, y'all. But what about all this shit that's been going on? I mean, the year just started. We got R. Kelly. We got motherfucking Centoya Brown. We got Trump's speech about the motherfucking border. The fucking government shutdown. A woman in comatose became pregnant. Reporters still out here using coon. White men still out here swinging out on black women. Soulja Boi done crawled out the abyss to become irrelevant. Really though, I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to holler at y'all. It's 2019. It's officially the angry educated black man in this bitch. Nigga was hurt. So, you know, I needed some time to kind of recover along with the time that I had to actually try to secure that bag while I was juggling everything else that I was doing. But anyways, it's 2019. Niggas froed out. You know, my friend is doing an I Am King seminar for the young black man hosted by the YMCA. I'm very excited about that tomorrow. France still being racist as usual, and the UCLA gymnast was killing it on the dance floor. You know, I gotta get to all of that. I figured as this future mixtape dropping as we embark on this Martin Luther King holiday, it was a good time to holler at you. But before I get to that, I wanted to get to my 12 New Year's resolutions that I had this year. Maybe I can give some inspiration. Maybe I can help inspire you to build on your New Year's resolutions, or, you know what I'm saying, the year's kind of already in, and, you know what I'm saying, I probably should have did this at the beginning of the year, but you know what, I don't give a damn. I'm gonna do this shit the way the fuck that I feel like doing it, and we gonna do it on my motherfucking timeline. So right now, I'm gonna give you what you need, and I'm gonna give you these 12 New Year's resolutions for your head. Of course, first on there was save 10K, but of course, once I realized my whole situation and what was gonna happen, and I wasn't gonna get that 30K bag that I originally thought I was gonna get, I had to decide that I was going ahead and close that goal to 5K. See, originally the 10K was actually gonna be 20K, but now that I don't see that money coming in, I'm just like, well, let me just go ahead and save 5K and do what I can and try to be more resourceful. So that was the first goal, you know what I'm saying? Move towards property, move towards investment. So I would challenge you to think about your financials and try to save some money this year. Simple goal. Number two, you know what I'm saying? I'm in this Angry Educated Black Man full expansion. I got the website, I got new merchandise, I got new collaborations, I got more videos, I got more creative shit that I'm gonna create. I'm taking classes to try to get better, which I'll get into later in my New Year's resolutions. But you know what I'm saying? I'm just excited about what I'm gonna give you and what I'm gonna do this year, you know what I'm saying? Because every year is just a new year, goddammit. What the fuck else do you expect in a new year? New shit's gonna happen, and you gotta be excited as you go through each month and each year and be excited about that shit. The fuck you doing with your life? If you're not, fuck you. So I'm excited about this motherfucking expansion, goddammit. I'll show my website, it's almost done, and I'll have a lot of shit for you to click on and grab and obtain and get for free. But if you wanna buy a shirt, a niggas encourage you to buy a motherfucking shirt. Buy a hoodie for your bitch, it's cuffing season. As I watch the event, well, I mean, this really isn't relevant, but I'm very excited about Avengers 4. But anyway, I also just today got in all of my groceries and all of my mixing materials and tools so that I can change my diet. This year I've decided to go to the bulletproof diet, and the bulletproof diet essentially focuses on fat and vegetables, and it cuts out dairy, it cuts out starch, it cuts out fruits, it cuts out sources of food that are either processed or that may cause you brain fog, or that really just aren't healthy for you overall. So I'm very excited about this diet. I read the extensive research. The person who wrote the book was a biohacker who basically spent $300,000 to hack his diet, essentially, just like he hacks computers. So I was very interested to see what he had to say, in the sense that if he can hack computers and he goes to it from a very scientific level, let's see what he does with your body. And I feel like the information was very informative. I feel like I'm excited to try it. It's very similar to a keto diet, so I'm gonna have to replace my sugars with fruits, which is a very low amount. But anyways, I'm very excited about that diet. I finally have everything within my kitchen to work with, and I'm confident that I can be successful, because a nigga is Chef Hawk, and I'm gonna whip it with the motherfucking spatula, nigga. All right, so, kind of in summation, number 2 was whatever your creative goal is, work on that, expand on it. Number 3 is work on your diet, reevaluate it, see if it's good for you. Number 4, I'm going to learn improv and take it seriously. You know, one thing I really was looking forward to was growing my skills. And a lot of this, you know, of what I'm doing now is I really don't know what it is. So I'm just trying to use my creative abilities to the fullest. Is it comedy? Is it entertainment? Is it news? Fuck, I don't really know. I just get in front of the camera, start talking, and I entertain a motherfucker. That's all I know. You know what I'm saying? I can get in a room, talk to anybody, we can have a conversation, we'll make you laugh. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what I do. So I don't really know what that is, but I'm just trying to figure out how to monetize it and how to deliver it in different ways to give you better content. So I'm very excited to start improv, to try it, to see how I can utilize it in ways that I'm already doing and what I do now, bouncing off other people who have creative ideas, working with people who also work in the acting field, also having those teachers in that experience. So, you know, I'm very excited about that. So I also would say, whatever your creative goal might be, I would say add another skill to it or explore different areas of it. Number 5, I decided I'm gonna only date older women this year, which is the 30+ range, you know what I'm saying? You know, at this point, I'm a 30-year-old nigga, you know what I'm saying? And I don't mean to say it like that, but at the same time, I had a conversation with my sister, and she really brought up a great point. Like, you just don't have the time and the patience for that bullshit. You really should date older women or someone who's more of your speed or someone who knows what they want or is in a position not to waste your time, and y'all both can have a mutual understanding, grow from each other, learn from each other. And I was just kind of like, you know what I'm saying, I just had to step back, and of course my sisters have that experience and say, you know what, that's a very thoughtful idea, and that's maybe something that I need to go ahead and do, because I'm like, fuck this bullshit. And you know, right now I'm focused on me trying to do me, so learning more about myself and exploring different areas would be great anyway. So on that sense, I would say, you know, explore different areas of your dating, or if you're in a relationship, you know, continue to grow that and nurture that relationship. Of course, number 6 was go to the gym 3 times a week. Now, of course, everybody says this goal and everybody knows it's bullshit. Now, let me define the definition of going to the gym. See, when I go to the gym, I hoop. I get my cardio in. Sometimes I may lift weights, sometimes I don't. But nigga, I'm going to the gym to hoop, to splash niggas, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to incorporate the weights within the hooping. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the gym 3 times a week, and it's either going to be hooping or it's going to be weights. So that way I can do one or the other and say that I fulfill my gym 3 times a week, you know, because I can do something I enjoy and then something that's not so fun and leaves me more sore. So what I would challenge you is to, rather than say I'm going to go to the gym a certain amount of times, say I'm going to go do something I enjoy towards the gym and then do something you may not enjoy so much towards the gym and split it and call it, that's how many times you went to the goddamn gym. Call it a motherfucking day, goddammit. All right, number 7 was have more financial literacy and invest more in stocks. You know, I'm very excited about that as well. Working together with my family, I think that this could be an opportunity, especially since I didn't secure the bag that I wanted to get. You know, I could just learn more about stocks and learn more ways about how I can invest my money and about how I can put my money in places that are more beneficial for me, or work smarter instead of harder, you know what I'm saying? Instead of spending all that time building up contracts and working with clients and doing all that sort of work, I can find easier ways to make money that's more convenient and that doesn't make as much stress within my life. And it's gonna make a better life for me and a better environment overall. So just thinking bigger. So that's also a good thing I would say too. So, you know, think about working smarter and easier with your money and how you can make it grow that way. All right, number 8 was that I was gonna learn about sales. Long story short, I just had to define myself more. Who am I? What do I wanna be? What fits me best? And at the end of the day, I just got to kind of look at it and see, you know, what skills are best for me, what skill set fits me best, and what set of skills that I have that I can use to monetize within this world are the best. And going through that train of thinking, me and my friends and family think that sales could be a good potential option. So I'm not just going to hop into it right now, but it's definitely something I'm going to explore and learn more about. So I would challenge you to really think about yourself and think about what's good for you and what may work for you in a very holistic way. And I can expand on it more, but that'd be number 8. Number 9 is the lit crew and lit events. Of course, you know, we always got this lit crew, and you be seeing on Instagram how we go to these certain events, and Palooza and Pizza Zoo, and of course, we're trying to do our own events like that eventually. So what that entails is essentially we go to these different parties like Palooza, like Pizza Zoo, and you know, we just get on the dance floor and we do our goddamn thing, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to have more merchandise and put more of our name out there at these different events, where potential people like us will be interested in the content that I'm putting out, interested in the skits that we're doing, interested in us throwing our own potential parties down the road too. So, with that being said, I'm definitely gonna continuing with the AEB, with the Angry Educated Black Man expansion, and really just tying into how I have fun into potentially into promoting my brand as well, and getting more people to understand that we all on the same wavelength. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get lit, trying to learn more shit, and you know, same shit. So yes, I would challenge you to combine what you like doing for fun with something that could potentially promote your brand or make you more money, or do something that can move into a direction that can make more synergy amongst everything that you do. So that's another thing, is I'm just trying to build synergy amongst everything that I do to come to one universal point of me working for myself and doing whatever the fuck I want to while getting these racks. You know what it is. Now on to number 10. Speaking of racks, I think you all should think about Airbnb in your crib. You know, I have thought about it myself. You know, with all this traveling I had going on with the last year, I thought it potentially would be a good idea, especially if I knew that I was going to be traveling again this year. But I don't know essentially how my schedule is going to look. But I do want to prepare my place to potentially Airbnb and have the pictures and have everything in place in case I need to do that I can. Because that could be another potential money stream or money way that I could come in. So if you have some extra space, I know even some of my friends in Atlanta, I'm like, yo, y'all should Airbnb y'all shit on the regular because they have a lot of space and they can keep somebody down there. You may have that too. So I would suggest you think about that. Course number 11 and 12 are continuations of last year. 11 is continue reading the amazing books that are enriching my mind. I mean, I've had so many at this point. I mean, I can just grab them and throw them at you. You know what I'm saying? I got the Bulletproof Diet. I got the Code of the Extraordinary Mind. I got, you know what I'm saying? I got the delivery of the Delivering Happiness. I got The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. I got the 4 Agreements. I got 3 Questions. You know what I'm saying? We're just knocking them out this year. You know what I'm saying? So many books of discovery and of learning. And I'm just excited about that. So about 8 or 9 more books that, you know, I want to finish up from my original set of books that I wanted to read to expand my mind and break some of these systems that I have of doing things and thinking about them from a different perspective. So I'm excited about that. So I would challenge you to find, you know, a good 5 or 10 books that you want to read. I'm going to try to knock these motherfuckers out. Oh yeah, The Magic of Thinking Big too. That's been a good one that I started towards the end of this last year too. So that's been great as well. So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just get you some books out there, expand your mind, enrich your minds, and start thinking first before you do, because that's where all the shit starts. Yeah, that's number 11. And of course, number 12 is continue building, nourishing, and pollinating my valuable relationships, whether it's with my family, whether it's with my friends, whether it's with my acquaintances, whether it's with whoever. But, you know, I spend that time sparingly and make sure to divvy it out to people who are most important to me. But at the same time, understand that to build these relationships, to make things successful, I have to have open minds, and I have to be open to new relationships, open to new possibilities, open to new things that the universe can bring me. And so I'm very excited about that. And that's a great way to end on what I'm talking about for 2019, is to just open your mind and expand and understand these possibilities. I'm trying to be like Nikola Tesla and have the aliens talking to me, giving me types of shit, nigga. That's how I feel, goddammit. But, you know, really though, that's my New Year's shit. Now, I'm going to take a little break, and then we're going to get into the news that we've had up for this year for 2019 so far. And, of course, I got a future dance break for you. Oh, man, here we go. It's the angry, educated black man, and you know who it is. President Fuckboy. As I speak right now, the government is still shut down because of this fuckboy. Because he wants to build some wall. Because he wants to step in some prehistoric time motherfucking machine and think some wall gonna stop immigrants from coming to the motherfucking country. Like some wall is gonna stop the motherfucking terrorists that live within our own motherfucking country, that have been killing people, that have been slaughtering people, that have been putting people down for hundreds of years, and we gonna act like we need a wall to protect us from Mexico? What the fuck? So you telling me you gonna have the motherfucking national champion Clemson come over and you gonna bring some nasty ass, old ass fries, burgers, and whatever else in fast food as an exhibition to show that because they won't build your wall, these Clemson players don't have a chance to enjoy the White House and enjoy the perks of winning a championship and coming to the White House. See, they should have been like the NBA and said, fuck y'all niggas, we ain't coming to the White House, suck a dick, swallow slow. So you're telling me, not only are you disrespecting these players, but you're disrespecting the entire country because these bullshit ass people who voted for you and you know that are gonna make all the money off building the wall in the first place is why you're giving out national information for Nancy Pelosi when she's trying to go international and overseas and trying to take care of national security issues. This is why you're preventing government workers and preventing Auntie May from being able to pay her motherfucking bills.
If I don't have my rent in by the 1st of next month, I would be evicted automatically.
And gotta pawn her motherfucking ring because your asshole ass wanna act like a little motherfucking baby. In all seriousness, what kind of fuck president is this? What kind of man does this shit to people? Who has that in their soul and morality to believe that is actually right, and at the end of the day doesn't believe that their soul just gonna burn slow? The fuck? We literally having a government shutdown over a fucking wall. I can't believe this shit.
Or pay my bills so me and my family can have a roof over our head.
And on another note, we finally are getting justice for motherfucking R. Kelly after the Surviving R. Kelly documentary. And you niggas are motherfucking complaining. You niggas are saying, oh, he's been doing this. Oh, where the fuck is the attention now? No, motherfucker, there is finally a piece of art and a piece of history that is going to shine light on an issue that has plagued the black community. No, don't sit up here and act like this shit is just white people or this shit is everywhere else. No, this shit is just the black community. Yes, I'm gonna say it like that. If R. Kelly was raping and peeing on little white bitches, that motherfucker would have been in jail. You saw what happened to Bill Cosby. At what point are we gonna learn to respect these women's stories? And at the end of the day, everybody grow up knowing that there was this whole culture of fetishizing somebody who dated older people. I mean, I remember when I was in high school and the dude who dated the older women, we all thought was the coolest because he was the guy who dated the older women. But that shit is not okay. We need to bring that shit within our culture, and we need to take a look and appreciate this time that we have to analyze why we do that and analyze what this fetishizing is with dating somebody older, because a lot of it, in my opinion, has to do with what Jada Pinkett Smith was talking about on her show. Black people are seen as older. So when we're seen as older, for some reason, we fetishize either somebody who's older or somebody who's younger because we perceive them to be in the same age range as us. Because at the end of the day, our realities are just tougher than most people's, and we have to grow up faster. And a lot of the times, the world treats us like that, and we treat ourselves like that within our own cultures. And a lot of the times, these women, these little boys get raped. And in this particular time, we're talking about the women. And that's why it is so important to bring light to this. That's why we need motherfuckers to shut the fuck up and let some shit happen. Let this motherfucker get fired from motherfucking Sony. Let this motherfucker go to jail or something. Let this motherfucker have skits where they're making fun of this motherfucker. Like, let's do that. Let's stop pretending like this shit is okay. Let's have conversations. Let's bring this shit to the light. And let's put a stop to R. Kelly. Yes, let's mute that motherfucker. I've been muted that motherfucker. There's several motherfuckers I muted. Kanye's been muted. Nicki's been muted. I don't watch football, and we've got to walk it like we motherfucking talking and make this motherfucker take responsibility and accountability for his motherfucking actions so that we can see our young black women raised in the right way within our own community in a way that they're not given outside in the other community. Because as I said before, if it was some little white girl, they would have been and thrown this motherfucker underneath the motherfucking jail. Can you imagine some R&B artist peeing on some little white girl? Come on now. And that's also what frustrates me. Y'all have to understand this is something prevalent within our community. So when they're bringing light to something that is going on in our community specifically, and when this man is targeting women who look like us and are colored like me, I personally think that it's even more important and even more invested to take an interest into this to show that the nuances within our own community need to be brought to the light so that we can bring these people to justice. So I'm very glad, I'm very happy. I've been roasting R. Kelly. You can check my motherfucking track record, so I'm glad that shit happened. Yo, on a lighter note though, why are these reporters using Martin Luther Coon Jr. instead of Martin Luther King Jr.?
So, bro, it's great. This is the way it looked out in Martin Luther King Jr. Park. Yeah.
How in the fuck do you have a job thinking that it's okay to use Martin Luther Coon Jr.? You didn't know it was a bad thing to say? You've never heard this before? What in the fuck? Do you understand the connotations of what you're saying and the person that you're saying it of? And just gonna casually say it? Like, that's why we need diversity in these newsrooms. That's why we need to stop with this pivots video, and we need to focus on getting diversity everywhere first, goddammit. That's the #1 problem. Motherfuckers out here spitting out bullshit ass articles and saying shit that's not even relevant to what the audience is that they're talking to. Same thing as police forces in neighborhoods that don't even look like them. Those people can't relate. Like, they need some diversity training. Like, they need to have a more eclectic mix of the world and more eclectic look on how they look at life. Soulja Boi has reappeared. We doing these 2008 to 2018 comebacks. We need to do on a motherfucking Soulja Boi and how he just re-motherfucking appeared. But damn it, I never liked him then and I never liked him now. The niggas annoying the fuck out of me with all these dumbass comments. It's real extra and unnecessary. But I'm gonna give you a little bit of commentary just because y'all need some entertainment. This whole idea that he pioneered shit, nah, I'm not feeling that. First of all, Wayne pioneered the streaming game because he was doing mixtapes for free and people were able to download his music and it destroyed the whole CD game. So from a record label standpoint, when you talk about streaming and making money from a monetizable standpoint from a record label, Wayne started that. If you want to talk about like sort of the YouTube and whatever else, yeah, sure, he may be one of the first ones to do it. There was a lot of people doing that. You talking about Drake, nigga, you on motherfucking IG Live talking about you made $325,000. This nigga made $96 million a year, bro. What the fuck are you talking about? Do those game systems work, nigga? Can you really still rap? He's talking about other niggas getting bodied, but who in the fuck? And when is the last time you had some music or anybody rap with your shit? Then you had the whole thing about he started the dance crazes, and I'm once again gonna deny because when Soulja Boi got hot, niggas in Dallas was already boogieing, already hitting the D-Town boogie before that shit even came out. That nigga stole the boogie from us. So I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about with the whole dance shit. We was been doing that shit. That's just my personal feelings about it. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, I had a personal thing because they try to compare me back to Soulja Boi back in the day and I couldn't stand that nigga and I got in a lot of fights over it. But it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? In retrospect, it was silly. Oh well, you know what I'm saying? Let him get his moment to shine. Let him enjoy himself. cares? At least this motherfucker has free speech. They banning all types of shit in France, all types of free speech, all types of gatherings of black people, all types of other shit that they say is racist when they don't realize that the oppression started from them in the first place. So there's no way that they can be racist. All they can do is be discriminatory. And since their own policies are discriminatory against black people in the first place, it don't even make no sense. So that's kind of some frustrating shit. France pretty much sucks as far as it goes for us. But that's another story. And I'll talk about that another time. I saw a story about a woman getting pregnant while she was in comatose. Okay, this is one of those times where I have so many questions. First of all, a woman in comatose gets pregnant. Hey, can a woman get pregnant while she's in comatose? So her body's still functioning. It just means that she just doesn't have any brain function going on, but she can still produce life. So that means if somebody inseminates her, that means that she can have a baby. So that means there's all types of ways that she could get pregnant, right? A surrogate birth mother, right? There's all those questions for that. Then the fact that she was in a hospital and she got pregnant. Okay, so that means one of y'all hospital workers, one of y'all niggas had to start fucking her, one of y'all niggas had to artificially inseminate her, one of y'all niggas had to be doing something. So I have many questions. If this goes back to my 3,000 dead dick story of like, even though it's April Fool's joke, yo, you really having sex with a dead body? I mean, more or less, you know what I'm saying? She's a comatose woman. She can't really do anything. How does that work? Like, what did you do? Like, I just don't understand. How did you force yourself in there like that? That's disgusting. Nextly, can she have the baby? Even though she's comatose and she's pregnant, she's still gonna have the baby? Like, is the baby gonna be able to come out of her? Is that gonna bring her back to life? Is that gonna take her out of the comatose? And then what about the investigation? How y'all gonna investigate who it is? So y'all gonna see whose baby it is? Y'all gonna go inside there? I mean, I don't know. I'm just so confused. I just have a lot of questions of like, how does all of this process work? Like, how can somebody actually get pregnant while they, you know what I'm saying, is in comatose? I mean, it's just so utterly disgusting, and it's just another reflection of how disgusting this society is and the people in it. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody, but you know what I'm saying? Like, when you got that 50% of like, what the fuck is going on in y'all head, and how the fuck did y'all think that was okay? You know, like just not paying people for working for a month, you know, over a wall. But glad to be back for 2019. Glad we back in this bitch. Got my New Year's resolutions, got some stories for you. Do this future dance mixtape, get back on this shit, and we just gonna hustle it out for this 2019. I'll make sure to have more content for you. Check out the website. Be sure to purchase a shirt if you want to. But I'ma holler at y'all. Y'all do your motherfucking thug thizzle for the day. Happy Martin Luther King Jr. birthday. Let's get it this Monday. All right, anyway, I'll holler. Tom Brokaw, welcome to Club Fuckboy. Hey, look at our newest member, Tom Brokaw. Guess what he achieved this time? He said that Latins needed to learn more English. He said that they need to assimilate more, and he said that he's scared of his brown grandbabies. You know what makes him a fuckboy? Oh, I just stated it. It's obvious. Clearly, this 78-year-old journalist had no business in the first place in being a fucking journalism. It's clearly an old-ass baby boomer who cannot stand change and is scared of the world that is changing in front of him. Do you want to know how many fucks that I give? I give 0. Do you want to know how much of a human being I think he is? He's a shit-ass human being. That's definitely all the qualifications for a fuckboy. Is he fuckboy of the week? I don't know, but these F&M bullets be going through doors, and I don't know, the way his mouth popping off, he may need to be thrown with the rest of these fuck-ass hoes. Fuckboy Trump, fuckboy Kanye, fuckboy and friends. You know what? Despite your high-level fuckboy ranking, let's pull away from the fact that you are a journalist and that we continue to need to have, this is one of the reasons why we continue to need to have diversity in these fucking newsrooms and why we need to get rid of all these old white men in the same ass positions. Let's pull away from that and just establish the fact that you're on NBC's Meet the Press and you're literally representing the media and everyone else, and you're actually dumb enough to say these comments in public. Dumb enough to say these comments in a recorded conversation. Thank you once again. Thank you for projecting your white fear onto the rest of the world. We know that you're scared for your life. We know that you're scared for survival. We know that you're doing everything you can to fight and stay alive. But you know what, motherfucker? Your time is up. Your time is over. Shut the fuck up. Don't make any more comments and just be glad that you got to slide in the time that you did with that dumbass mentality that you had. So Tom Brokaw, I would like to say power off, nigga. Yeah, no, real shit though. Anthony Davis said he wants to fuck out of New Orleans. He said he ain't playing with them no more. He told his agent and gave him that little nudge and said, hey man, I'm trying to get the fuck up out of here. There's talks about him going to LA. There's talks about him potentially going to Boston. But, you know, there's only 2 weeks left in the trade deadline. And, of course, that means LA's got to shoot all out for him because technically Boston can't trade for him right now. I don't know who else would possibly be in the running But those are the biggest players right now, and I don't know how much LA gonna have to give up. They may have to give up Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, Kyle Kuzma, and a couple first-round draft picks just to get LeBron. But are they willing to give up all that? That's really the question. This is a chance for LA to grab a big-time player who can really make a difference, and this would really put a stamp on Magic Johnson's time there, especially if he brought LeBron and AD together and had another potential to bring another free agent in at the beginning of the season. So I feel like any pieces that LA could potentially keep would be great, but we don't know who else is in the running. I don't know if, New Orleans likes the idea of trading him within the Western Conference. There's a lot of unknown factors. There's just a lot of shit that, we just found out that he really wants to get traded. So whoever has put in that work to already get on the ground floor of what's being potentially laid down is really good. And I hope LA has been on the ground floor for that potentially to be laid down, because I would love to see them two niggas play together and potentially throw in another third player at the end of the offseason. And, he likely could re-sign with them as well. So, that looks dope. A couple other wild throws out there with Chicago, which I know you don't want to go play in no fucking Chicago. Maybe New York, because there's a potential of them signing some free agents afterwards. I don't know what New York's gonna trade for. I mean, they don't have any fucking pieces. That's another good question. And then they talked about Toronto, which also could be a potential option, but how much would Toronto also have to give up? And especially knowing the fact that they may not potentially re-sign Kawhi. So, with the top 5 player potentially in the running to be traded or to be moved, saying that he no longer wants to be where he wants to be, this could really shake up the scene in the NBA. And why motherfuckers talking about the motherfucking Warriors, but they were smart in pursuing and knowing that things could happen in a way that could put them at risk to win another championship. So Dub Nation in this hoe. But I'm all about the competition. So bring AD to LA, bring KD to LA, and let's war it out, goddammit. Swab it out. But always good to hear some new NBA news, and glad to see Anthony Davis stop being the nice guy and take his own destiny into his own hands. LeBron showed you the way. Go ahead and take it, my nigga. I'll see you in the finals soon. Y'all niggas got severance? Y'all niggas got severance and y'all motherfucking complaining? All right, let me pull it back. In the latest media layoffs, I'm very sympathetic. I'm sorry about what's happened, but you know what? We've got to grow the fuck up in this environment. You know what? This should be a motherfucking roll call for us. We see what happened with Buzzfeed. Motherfucking Buzzfeed is firing employees. The same videos we all loved 5 years ago. Everybody was watching. Everybody was fucking sharing. They're firing employees. This shit is a shit show. You should already know any place that you walk into in digital media and journalism. I just read an article that says there should only be 7 to 10 publishers, and there's 70. So that means there's a bunch of bullshit and trash out there. And all of that bullshit and trash is feeding people's checks, and that bubble is going to fucking collapse. And you're seeing it happen before your very eyes. And y'all motherfuckers need to wake up. Y'all motherfuckers need to stop sitting on your motherfucking ass, pressing the motherfucking computer buttons, typing motherfucking keys. Just got BuzzFeed on your resume. You know what? This must be an attack of some motherfucking white millennials. Cause there's a real nigga, and I know there's some real niggas out there. Oh shit, my nigga, you know what I'm saying? BuzzFeed on my motherfucking resume, nigga. Fuck these niggas. I'm about to go find the next digital media place that I can work at for a year until they motherfucking collapse, and then I'm gonna work at the next place, and I'm gonna work at the next place, and I'm gonna work at the next place. Cause it's gonna be the same motherfucking cycle until somebody figure out how to fucking make money in a legit way so that everybody ain't losing their motherfucking jobs. You really better go work in branded or sponsored content. But I'm not here to give you a motherfucking lecture. I'm just here to roast the motherfuckers complaining that they didn't get their motherfucking PTO time paid. Motherfucker, you should have taken your motherfucking vacation. Motherfucker, you should stop complaining and find you another motherfucking job. Motherfucker, you should understand this is a motherfucking journalism industry, and at any time your job is at risk. Nigga, you should have no PTO days. You know what? I'm gonna preach that to any motherfucker watching this who's in the journalism industry. Make sure you got no PTO days. Take every one of them motherfuckers right now. Right now, nigga. Go take you a vacation. We probably ain't got no money saved up because they ain't making no money in this motherfucker either. But, you probably should walk around because we always sitting on our motherfucking ass. But, I'm going to save that for another day. BuzzFeed had to lay off several of its employees from its national desk. Actually laid off its entire national desk. And the employees are complaining because they did get severance, but in the other states, like in New York, they don't have where you get paid for the PTO, the paid time off that you may have accrued. They don't have a limited vacation. So these people are complaining about not getting that PTO time that they should have been paid. But they were fucking paid severance. Well, hell, Verizon's motherfucking media giant, they just said was worth nothing. Fucking AOL and whoever else they combine with, which I can't think of off the top of my head. They going back to motherfucking selling internet and phone service because they can't get in the fucking media industry because they didn't know how to monetize ad sales. At the end of the day, all anybody gives a fuck about is whether they make money or not. You saw what the CEO said. This nigga literally was like, oh, well, I gave them severance. We ain't making no money. There ain't no discussion to this. I already weighed all these options before I made this decision. Fucking whining about not getting PTO time off. Nigga, I take all my motherfucking PTO. Ain't a day left, nigga. I was gonna let it slide. But y'all niggas are complaining about severance? Y'all niggas are complaining after y'all got severance? Severance? Y'all initiated, super nigga. I was gonna let shit slide, but I'm angry now. It's super nigga. First of all, I got some shit to get off my chest. God damn it, I may not finish editing this shit until Thursday, even though it's Tuesday, but god damn it, I don't care. First of all, Tomi Lahren, why you always got your mouth open? You always got your mouth open, but you ain't got no hands ready to get that dog walking that you gonna get going on. Cardi B can say whatever the fuck she wants to because she has influence and she's trying to make a difference and she's trying to fucking do something rather than you spreading out that stupid dumbass fear, lies, and bullshit from the Republican Conservative Party that you fucking voted for. So how about you shut the fuck up or you put up these hands? Cause little bitch, you don't want no smoke. Man, who get roasted next? Super niggas angry. Just like you can stuff Peter Welsh's comments down the trash, talking about, oh, this is such a tragedy. We've never seen no one paid like this for a month for such a long time with federal employees. Bitch nigga, you never heard of slavery? The fuck? You never heard of the motherfucking trains that y'all have the Asians built? You never heard of this motherfucking wall that y'all gonna have prisoners built? You never heard of all the motherfucking land in the South that they build in Texas and everywhere else with the motherfucking Mexicans and cheap labor that they use? Are you fucking kidding me? I'm glad the subconsciousness of your shitty white thinking came out so we can expose you for who you are, just like your fuckboy friend Tom Brookaw. Okay, yes, I understand the whole premise of this has been ignorance. But who in the fuck is more ignorant than Adrien Broner? Nigga, how many punches did you land? 200? 250? How in the fuck do you think you won? How in the fuck is the logic that came out your motherfucking mouth?
You really believe in your heart you actually won the fight? Hell yeah, I believe I won the fight. Shit, that's just like when you believe that you want cheese on that burger. You know what you looking for. Hell yeah, I feel like I won.
Nigga, how many times have you been hit over the head? I thought this shit was entertaining and funny at first, and I really wanted you to win. But bruh, what the fuck was that? Nigga, Floyd Mayweather dodges the motherfucking punches. You can't get hit by them hoes, not throw none of them hoes back, and you still think you won, nigga. What delusional reality you living in? Probably the same delusional reality that these motherfuckers living in who attacked Jussie Smollett. This boy Jussie Smollett. This man is a famous actor in motherfucking Power. This nigga walking down the street, and just because he's gay, he's getting his motherfucking ass beat and getting bleach porn all over him in the name of MAGA, in the name of motherfucking Trump hats. You see what the fuck this shit has done started? You see why I'm wearing a motherfucking Kaepernick jersey? You see why I stand and do what the fuck I do? Because this hate is out there, and we gotta let them know we ain't ready with that fuck shit. Fuck them. Don't come for us. That's some fuck shit. Let that man live his life. Lastly, meanwhile, motherfuckers are expecting people to be able to survive 72 hours with no food, water, or nothing else all of a sudden. After this lady got stuck on a motherfucking elevator for an entire weekend from Friday until motherfucking Monday morning, not only was she still alive, but she went to the hospital, she's in good condition, and she's not gonna sue the billionaires who she's working for under their residence because she's been working there for 20 years. Now, I understand Lil Mama and Lil Boo Boo want to keep her check and whatever else, but that's still some bullshit. She should be suing the fuck out of them, and I can't believe she was on a motherfucking elevator for an entire fucking weekend with no food, water, and nothing else. And this motherfucker says,
We can last well over 72 hours with food and 72 hours without water and 7 days without food. So what she went through isn't anywhere close to the limits of human endurance, but it's just beyond what we're used to because we've become so civilized we've lost touch with our true strength.
oh, no, you gonna be fine with 72 hours without food and water. Motherfucker, she ain't no Marine. Motherfucker, she's a motherfucking housekeeper. How the fuck you expect her to survive and be able to do that shit? Nigga, I'm sweating off this bullshit, goddammit. Call the motherfucking coroner, cause all y'all niggas dead with that ignorance. All y'all niggas have been super nigga flamed the fuck up, cause that's some bullshit. Ain't nobody gonna know 72 hours with no food or motherfucking water and think that shit normal. Fuck wrong with you. Alright, I'm done. 21 Savage. You was a Brit. You was a Brit. Tea and crumpets. You not East Atlanta Zone 6, nigga. You straight London, UK, bro. How have we been bamboozled in such a way? How have we been tricked? How has since this nigga been 12 years old or 14 or whatever it was and not come back on his visa and got through all this and ain't nobody find out? Hell, even young Metro trust you. We gotta question Metro right now. What the fuck is going on? Nigga, are you serious? Like, my mind is blown. Nigga, I've been on this trap shit, nigga, since Wayne, since T.I., since Jeezy, bro. Like, being 100, being real, man, that started with, like, you know, everybody was trying to figure out who was the realest, and then, hell, Gucci murked 3 niggas. You know what I'm saying? And that was the gold standard right there. Like, this is the realest nigga we know. So, you know, I feel like that was the gold standard, so moving down from there, you like, all right, you got something in between. But a whole lie? An entire lie, nigga? Like, damn, bruv. But no, on some real shit, let me reel it back. It does compromise the integrity of trap music. And as a trap head, it does suck to see that happen of somebody who's claiming East Atlanta Zone 6, coming through with these verses, coming through with this style, coming through with this sauce, and you just realize it's all a farce. They gotta go into the motherfucking vault. You like this motherfucking 5, nigga, falso. Falso. When I was in Colombia, they wrote falso on that motherfucking $5. You've compromised the integrity of my trap dollar and my trap stream. Now, although I'm very upset that you've compromised the integrity, I am very disappointed to see that that man has gotten locked up. I don't understand why they're just now coming to him. I don't understand the details of all of this as it's coming to us. The token of all of this being funny, I really hope nothing bad happens to this brother. I really hope, you know, whether he is able to come back to the U.S. or he is deported, that he's okay. He gets to keep his money. He gets to keep living the life that he was living and doing the motherfucking thing that he was doing. He may be from somewhere else. That does not stop him from being a real nigga, even though this is some fuck shit. Where the angry, educated black man did have a problem was Demi Lovato opening her motherfucking mouth saying, oh, this is more entertaining than the Super Bowl. First of all, Demi Lovato, why would you open your mouth? The problem was not with what she said, but the way in which she said it. She said that the Super Bowl was more entertaining. There's nothing entertaining about somebody going to jail. The way that she worded and phrased things was not correct. Maybe if she said that the Super Bowl was not very entertaining, however, this 21 Savage situation is very interesting, but the way that you wrote the tweet insinuated that there was something entertaining about somebody going to jail, and especially a black man. So, from that standpoint, there's going to be a lot of fire back when you say something about a black man being entertaining going to jail. Let's break it down on a very simple level. Now see, here's where I have the problem. Here's when I have a motherfucking attitude. Is when after Wale tries to give you some knowledge, tries to awaken you, and make sure and tell you that your comment is insensitive, and all you have to do is quickly apologize and say that I did not mean it in that context, because we know many people take things out of context all the time online. But the fact that you proceeded to clap back at this nigga and call him thirsty and desperate because of the DMs that he had with you on Twitter earlier, that's when I don't give a fuck. That's when I'm like, oh, well, fuck you, you're just another piece of white shit. Because, you know what? You don't understand the seriousness of what you're saying, nor did you take time to try to understand, and then you proceeded to call somebody who was trying to help you out desperate and thirsty in your ignorance. Yeah, fuck you. But, you know, the topping that tops it all off, which I didn't even mention, is the fact that you have an addiction problem yourself and that you had to go to rehab and that everybody wished well for you, including Wale, to make sure that you were okay. So if anybody you would think that would be sensitive to this matter, would it not be you? But no, not only are you insensitive to the matter, but in your ignorance, you strive to continue to be stupid and dumb. I don't really have any words because I know it's just a bunch of bullshit. It's just like Tomi Lahren popping her mouth off about 1, 2, 3, 4, how many ice ate. Bitch, nobody gives a fuck. Why are you talking in our lane? How badly do you need attention? Y'all have got to stop this. Y'all have got to stop this reaching for attention. Just go sit the fuck down somewhere, enjoy your motherfucking life, and stay out of shit that's not for you. You know how cold motherfucking prison is? You want to get real how cold motherfucking prison is? Go look at Brooklyn. Celebrities getting maced because they out here trying to help these Brooklyn prisoners get fucking heat. It's as cold as it's never been all across the Midwest, 16 motherfucking degrees. They said it was 33 degrees in the motherfucking prison. Shit's all on social media. And we think it's funny for another black man going to prison? You wanna know how many minorities are filled up in that motherfucking prison? Probably 70 to 80% of that motherfucking prison is either black men, black women, or Latino man, Hispanic, whatever. So, for future reference, if you wanna talk about some shit like that, close your motherfucking mouth and don't bullhead with your fucking ignorance. It'd be a good idea. You should have a friend you can consult or something. Oh, so Liam Neeson, you're subconsciously racist. Oh, okay. Thanks for letting us know those Taken movies really were about you wanting to kill some black men, huh? Deep down, that killing spree was dedicated to us, huh? Now look, I'm gonna break down the basic details of the situation, but I'm gonna go to the intellectual level and tell you why the angry, educated black man is angry at this motherfucker's audacity. Like, on a fundamental level, that's just not a good thing to do. Like, just because one person does something from one race, from one ethnicity, or from one particular thing doesn't mean you should group them all together. You know, if it was a white man who did it, would you have gone on a killing spree for white people? I don't know. I'm not here to debate and try to figure those things out. All I'm here is to digest your comments because you felt that it was okay, knowing the climates of this country, knowing what you've done, that it was okay to go on a rant about how because a black man raped your friends that you wanted to kill a black man and were looking to kill a black man for a week and a half. You wanted to kill a black bastard. Bro, like, see, I wanted to break this down on a 3-tier fundamental level because the subconscious is working very strongly within this man. So first you have to think that he actually publicly said these things in a public interview. So he was that stupid, that dumb to really think that there was nothing wrong with those comments and think that it was okay to say them publicly. He thought his actions were okay even though that they were wrong in the moment. As he looks back, he thought that it was okay to say them publicly now. He had these thoughts in the first place. Motherfucker, why would you admit that you have these thoughts? Second of all, why are you having these thoughts? Why are you grouping people together? This is what racism is fundamentally, grouping people together because of the color of their skin, because of whatever it is, and putting them all into groups. That's not what the fuck you do. And lastly, this is where I'm angry. Let me break this down. You felt justified in your anger? You felt justified in the fact that you should kill somebody because your friend was raped by a black man? You felt that you were justified in killing another black man. Like, can y'all break that down? Can y'all take a second to really think about it? So anything that's happened to you that you thought was bad, like Centoya Brown, where motherfuckers are raping you every day and doing all types of things to you, she's got to sit in jail for 15 motherfucking years. But you motherfucker feel so justified in your anger that when somebody, a friend, not even you, is raped, you want to go on a bastard killing a bunch of black people. So my question is, could you imagine being a black person and having the short-sightedness that Liam Neeson did and having the convenience it is and the white privilege it is to not only, one, feel like you can kill somebody because they raped your friends, two, because you had those thoughts, and three, say them publicly while you're still making money like it's okay. I mean, hell, if half of black people would have had Liam Neeson's thought, hell, y'all motherfuckers would be dead. So in my book, the audacity of this motherfucker to think that he was justified in that anger, to think that anger and to think that way in the first place, and then to publicly say it out loud, yeah, you a fuckboy, you're done. I don't think there should have been any reason why anybody's saying why he's not canceled. Listen, even if he says I'm not racist, it's not even about that. Think about it on a fundamental level. This man felt justified in his actions. Justified. He felt within his heart that he was right. How in the fuck could you feel right about that shit, bruh? The fuck is wrong with you? I see why they got these people for these movies and these roles. Because y'all really is some crazy motherfuckers. Blackface, blackface, blackface. Blackface is motherfucking everywhere, man. Motherfucking Prada's got blackface. Motherfucking Moncleir's got blackface. Gucci's got blackface. Megyn Kelly got blackface running our whole motherfucking mouth, still making $69 million motherfucking dollars. Virginia governor got blackface. His motherfucking friend got blackface. And the fucking yearbook editor is racist too. Everybody got motherfucking blackface. Fuck, Katy Perry got shoes from 2017, this motherfucking blackface. How in the fuck have we disrespected all of motherfucking Black History Month by this disrespectful ass shit? You see I got my Brazil shirt on because I'm feeling motherfucking revolutionary. And you know what them motherfuckers did? They went in the motherfucking favelas and said, fuck y'all motherfuckers. We gonna be in the favelas and we gonna duck and dodge all y'all motherfuckers and I dare y'all to try us. And I respect that. And that's what the mode we need to be on. Motherfucker, I dare y'all to try us, goddammit, with this goddamn blackface. I mean, shit, I done boycotted everything else. What the fuck I gotta boycott now? Now I gotta boycott Gucci. Now I gotta boycott Prada. Now I gotta boycott Moncleir. Now I gotta boycott all this other shit. I mean, shit, I already done boycotted R. Kelly, Nicki Minaj, motherfucking Kanye West, football, Pepsi, I mean, Dove. Do I just gotta keep going down the motherfucking list? Goddamn, you already know I don't like Kardashians. I mean, shit, what the fuck else do I have to boycott? Can a black man live? Let me show you something, goddammit. I ain't even gonna front, I'm gonna keep 100. I shouldn't say I'm a rich nigga, I'm a bougie nigga, you know what I'm saying? That's how I came up, you know what I'm saying? I have motherfucking Gucci shoes. Motherfucker, do you see these shoes? I want you to take a deep look at these shoes. Look, look, look. Don't them shoes look wonderful? I get compliments on these shoes every time I wear them. You know why? These shoes are 15 years old. I'm still wearing these shoes and I'm still getting compliments. You know what that is? That is good quality. See, when you niggas go to the store and you niggas buy them motherfucking Jordans and you buy them niggas cheap ass shoes and the motherfuckers don't last, you be like, oh goddamn, my shoe didn't last. I be like, yeah nigga, cause you bought some broke ass shoe, nigga. Your feet ain't uncomfortable, nigga. You walking in that bitch and it break down so fast, nigga. You a cheap nigga, bro. You be buying cheap shit. See, y'all be like, oh, I can't spend $800 on a sweater. No, nigga, you need to learn how to shop on sale, nigga, like a real nigga does. I shop on sale. I guarantee, my sister got me this. I guarantee it was like 50, 60% off. So I need you to go ahead and do the math. She paid 50 to 60% off a shoe that may have been $600. Now let's put that, that's $300. Now $300 to last 15 years and to still get motherfucking compliments, and I showed you this motherfucker and you don't even believe it, and you still wondering why I buy high quality shit and why my shit lasts and why I take my shit to the cleaners and why I give a fuck about my shit, because it is high quality shit. Now, as a black man, I've given up a lot of shit, but goddamn it, I'm gonna have to draw a motherfucking line. I have been touched in the heart. Nigga, I need my Gucci. Nigga, I need my Gucci. Damn. I got Gucci Mane, I got Gucci shoes, I got Gucci socks. Nigga, Gucci flip-flops was next on the list, nigga. I mean, goddamn. Can I live? Oh, I mean, I had to break down the cheap nigga rant, and still, I was gonna get a Moncleir. I'm coming back. I mean, shit, besides the boycott, what about the motherfucking timing? How are all three name brands gonna do this all at the same time? One gonna make a little monkey, one gonna make a little emblem on their motherfucking jackets, another one gonna make a motherfucking sweater. Like, what is this? Is this sending us a message saying you want black people to wear your shit no more? Like, what the fuck is this saying? All these other governors and other people coming up with showing they was blackface. The shit was racist then. The shit is racist now. Motherfuckers are getting let off making $69 million because all they did is say motherfucking blackface. Everybody's abusing the system, and all we doing is getting abused emotionally. You know, they need to be like Trevor Noah did and start paying our reparations when motherfuckers tax us. You know what I'm saying? Niggas can ride around in a motherfucking Benz and say, oh, why you got a Benz? Motherfucker said blackface was so-and-so. So they paid out half of her $69 million salary to black people, and so I was part of that lottery, and so essentially I got myself a Benz. I don't give a fuck what motherfuckers buy. I just don't want that bitch to have the money. But as I said at the time, not to mention that is Black History Month. How y'all just all gonna disrespect us on Black History Month? How come all this shit is going down? It's February 13th, 11th, whatever it is, I don't goddamn know. But I'm still ranting like shit, angry like shit, because y'all motherfuckers is disrespecting us during our motherfucking month. Goddamn it, it don't matter what motherfucking month it is, you gonna respect a motherfucker, but goddamn it, during this sacred time that we have, motherfucker respect us. I'm distraught. I just don't know what to think, because I'm just like, I love these name brand things, and I like that, and now I understand why certain people believe or paint a story or perspective in a way that makes them feel like they're okay with that brand or whatever it is. But at the end of the day, the bottom line is if they ain't, I don't know who said it, but if they ain't hiring us, then they ain't for us. And clearly they ain't, in all those motherfucking places, they ain't got nobody in the room that looks like us, because they would have said something about that shit in the first place. So there ain't shit that we should be buying from them in the first place, which is really the bottom line. But goddamn it, we got to draw the line somewhere. And I'm sorry, I know everybody has their thing, but goddamn it, let me keep my Gucci. Goddamn, what you next? You gonna say I can't listen to Gucci Mane anymore? He gonna start crabbing out. Goddamn, turn into Kanye. Y'all gonna fuck my life up, man. Damn. But yeah. Shout out to Brazil, and man, stop with this blackface shit, man. I'm exhausted. Keep it 100. Stop, for real.